Welcome to the Coach Jeff Garrett Show, where each week I bring you short, bite-sized podcasts filled with powerful ideas that you can use at home and at work. I'm a thought leader that believes you can have success while living life out of balance. I'm glad you're here. Let's get the show started. Have you ever been really angry at something? And then maybe even later you found out what you were angry at really wasn't the true story. I was really angry the other day. I was driving down the interstate. I was in a 65 mile an hour zone. I was driving probably about 71, 72 miles an hour. And I'm checking my lanes. It was fairly busy traffic. And I'm in the fast lane, the passing lane. And I want to get out of the passing lane, but traffic is a little bit heavy and I'm having a hard time getting over. Well, I watch in my rearview mirror and I'm seeing this truck just flying, probably going 80, 85 miles an hour. And he gets right behind me and I don't speed up. I keep my speed. Then when there's a little bit of a break, he comes and passes right around me and gets right in front of me and smokes his tires. Now, if my wife wouldn't have been in the car, I might have chased this guy down, which wouldn't have been the smartest thing to do. But I was really angry about him doing this and putting my wife and I in danger by slamming on his brakes, going 85 miles an hour right in front of me. Now, when I had that feeling of anger, I sensed that I could feel it in the back of my neck, in my shoulders, and in my head. Actually, my head just started to pound a little bit, and I could sense that feeling. And then I took a few really deep breaths, actually about 4 of them, to bring down my heart rate, bring down my adrenaline, and get me to be calm. And as I was thinking, I was wondering, gosh, I wonder what this guy's problem is. I wonder why he would do something like that. I wonder if he just had a bad day going already and it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I wondered, how come somebody would do something like that? So it put me in a state where I was wondering about what he was doing. And as a leader, one of the things that you want to do is be aware of your states, beware of your emotions. Because when we have emotions, we also have internal feelings. And what I'm suggesting is that you become in contact with your feelings that you have internally, those feelings that come up. And with different emotions, you have different feelings. Like with an emotion of sadness, I might personally feel like my eyes start to well up. Or if I have anxiety or I'm anxious about something, I'm going to get kind of like butterflies in my stomach. But to realize that you're having those feelings and to be aware of them. And then to be able to take, especially in the situation of anger, because with so many people that I work with, they have feelings of anger during the day and they get very frustrated. But to become aware of those feelings and to take control of those particular emotions. And to take control, the first thing you have to do is, 1, take a few breaths. The other thing that you can do is you can change your state of body, get yourself in a different position physically, and finally, to find ways to release that frustration, that anger. It may be a word, it may be a phrase, it may be something that just helps you to release it. I know a lot of my anger I release when I go work out. It's a way for me just to reduce that frustration. But it's extremely important that we become aware of our interior feelings and to be able to control those emotions. As a leader, this is a really key thing for you, and it's something that will set you apart from other leaders. I'd love to hear what you do to take care of your emotional states. Thanks, and be great. You have just listened to the Coach Jeff Garrett Show. If you enjoyed the show, go to iTunes, subscribe to the show, write a review, and give us a rating. Thank you for listening, and remember,